You don't choose who brings you into the world. Yet, life gives you someone who shows you what love really is. Not who walked away, just who never left. Someone who was there when it mattered. This is the story about the man who became my real father, without ever needing the title. Because sometimes the most beautiful chapters of our lives are written by the people we were never meant to meet. Before I ever knew what a father really was, Alberto became mine. Our journey began when I was just 8 years old. He is the reason why my mom and I moved from Belgium to Italy when I was only a child. He still lives in Spain, in a little seaside town where he moved with my mom in 1996. But this is also the last place my mom called home. Every year I come here for a whole month to spend time with my stepdad, who's been a real father to me in every way. His love is as steady as the waves in the ocean. If you ever felt that someone special in your life isn't just a family member, but a true source of love and strength, you'll get why I love this visit so much. So, here I am. After a 26 hours long trip, I'm finally here. At 77, his passion still lives behind the counter of his bar. Yes, you heard that right. He's still working and rocking it every day, all year round. He wakes up at 6:30 every morning. Around 7:20, he heads out, gets in his car, and off he goes. It only takes about 3 minutes to get there. He parks? Well, not always where it's allowed, but hey, that's just a small detail, right? This bar saved him after my mom passed away. It gave my stepdad the strength to carry on and became everything for him. It's been 17 years since we lost mom, but he still goes on with the same strength every single day. Once he opens the door, his routine begins. He sets up the tables outside, but then it's time for his first coffee. But it's not just about work, it's about connecting, laughing, and not feeling alone. Sometimes I wish he'd hang up his apron and enjoy retirement, but then I realize the bar keeps his heart beating strong, just as this town is where my heart lives, where memories are made and kept safe. Every visit feels like coming home, even though I never actually lived here. Do you have a place that feels like home, even if you never truly lived there? A place that holds your heart? Let me know in the comments. At 2 p.m. sharp, my dad trades cappuccinos for cat food, while a furry army of fans is already waiting. Yep, every day without fail. He's got 3 different spots he stops by, and in total he feeds around 40 cats. Can you believe that? He just say he can skip it, no matter what. Helping these cats is more important to him than doing anything for himself. In this moment, I swear the cats are more excited to see him than me. Quick hide, the lady who isn't dead is here again! We try to make the most of our time together, but the best part of the year? Our trip to this little town not too far from home. A medieval castle perched on a rock, surrounded by the sea. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, except instead of knights and dragons, it's just me and my dad. The magic starts as soon as we hit the streets leading up to the castle. They are narrow and winding, with whitewashed houses on either side. And every door is like an invitation to peek inside. Plants spill out of these tiny balconies, and little shops hide in every corner, selling everything from handmade crafts to souvenirs you didn't even know you wanted. The streets lead straight up to the castle, but here's the thing, we never quite make it to the top. Instead, we always stop halfway up. It's almost like a tradition now, sitting down, enjoying the view, surrounded by that salty breeze from the sea. Honestly, it feels like we found our own secret hideaway every time we stop. But after soaking in the view, it's time for our absolute must-stop tradition, one we'd never dream of skipping. By the way, you know what they say, friends that subscribe together stay together. Hit that button below and I'll send you a friendly wave your way from Europe. No miles can keep us apart. Tita was my dad's little shadow, but then we noticed that she wasn't eating enough. After 2 visits to the vet and blood tests, we received the news no one ever wants to hear. Her kidneys had lost at least 80% of their function. We did everything we could. For days, we gave her medicines and fed her through a syringe, hoping for a miracle. But things quickly took a turn for the worse. The vet warned us, if the medicines didn't work, we would have to make the toughest decision. That moment came sooner than we were ready for. Letting her go was one of the hardest things I had to face. I wasn't just heartbroken for Tita, who had given my dad so much love and comfort, but for my father, who was absolutely devastated. To make it worse, I only had a few days before I had to leave. How could I go and leave him like that? It tore me up inside. So I reached out to a local rescue and they found a 6-month-old kitten looking for someone, just like my dad. He was heartbroken, but when he met this new furry friend, I could see something change. That was exactly what I hoped for. It won't ever replace Tita, but it brought a bit of light back into his life. And that's all that matters to me. When I need a break to clear my mind, there's a hidden place I always go, where nothing follows me in and everything slows down. At a bend in this path, I hop over the railing, take a ride, and there it is. My sanctuary. No people, no noise, just me, the rocks and the waves. It's my little escape, where everything fades away. This spot is where I can just be. It's mine and mine alone, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Once I arrive, I lay out my towel, crack open a cold drink, and pick a playlist to match my mood. Ah, peace at last. It's like the world no longer exists. Sometimes I just sit and stare at the waves, letting my thoughts drift with the tide. Other times I laugh at memories or maybe shed a tear. But no matter what, this place always reminds me to just breathe. When the sun dips behind the mountains, I know it's time to head home. I pack up slowly, not feeling rushed, because the journey back is just as special. Instead of walking the main road, I take a shortcut, weaving my way through the lush greenery. Each step pulls me deeper into peace. The air cools as the evening settles in, and the sounds of the day fade into the gentle chorus of cicadas, reminding me that even in the stillness, life continues all around. My thoughts don't feel so heavy anymore. I feel a little lighter, like the weight of the world has been left behind. By the time I reach the top of the hill, the sea looks far away, almost like it belongs to another world. I smile. A part of me has been restored. Every time I leave, a little part of me stays behind, afraid that one day this goodbye could be the last. We embrace, neither of us wanting to let go. I know we can rely on each other no matter where I go or how far I travel. As I walk toward the plane, each step feels heavier, and the weather mirrors my mood. The light rain feels like the tears I'm holding back. I'm thinking about the precious moments we have shared. I wish I could stay a little longer. This journey isn't just about moving from one place to another. It's about the people, the lessons, and the memories we collect along the way. We all have our own flight paths with destinations that call us and goodbyes that test us. Have you ever had to say a difficult goodbye? It's in those moments that we realize what truly matters. Making the most of every second, because time moves faster than we think. Above the storm, the sky is clear and calm. There's another place waiting for me, even if only for 2 days. My motherland.